Hi and Assalamualaikum, my name is AIMAN and I will talk about the introduction for Malaysian port governance and regulatory framework. Malaysia is more than just a nation, it is a maritime state at its core. Strategically located along the Strait of Malacca, we sit at the heart of the world's busiest trade routes. With over 90% of our national trade flowing through the ocean, the maritime sector is a vital engine for our economy, supported by key agencies like the Ministry of Transport and MIMA. There is 5 importance of ports to national trade and economy. Firstly is for the trade facilitation, secondly is for the export warehouse, thirdly is for the economic catalyst, fourth is for the FDI and jobs, fifth is for the revenue generation. Our strength lies in a robust network of ports. Port Klang stands as our largest gateway, while the Port of Tanjung Pelepas ranks among the world's most efficient transshipment hubs. From the manufacturing power of Penang Port in the north to the energy-focused Bintulu Port in Sarawak, these hubs attract foreign investment and fuel our global value chain. Our success is built on evolution. Since the Privatisation Act of 1990, we have shifted from government-run entities to a competitive model where private operators drive efficiency while authorities ensure strict regulation. Today, we align with the international IMO standards, focusing on safety, security and the National Transport Policy 2019 until 2030, which prioritize digitalization and sustainability. And also, Malaysia's ports are not just a transit point, they are the gateways to our future prosperity. Port governance is the backbone of Malaysia's maritime success. It is a sophisticated set of rules and policies that ensures our ports operate safely, sustainably and efficiently. Our regulatory framework built on the Port Authorities Act and the Merchant Shipping Ordinance aligns local operation with global IMO standards. This ensures everything from navigational safety to environmental protection meets world-class criteria. Malaysia utilizes a unique hybrid model. While the government maintains strategic ownership, port operations are corporatized. This allows us to balance national interests with the speed and efficiency of the private sector. Statutory bodies like the Port Klang Authority act as regulators and landlords, while private giants like Westport and MMC Ports manage the terminal and drive infrastructure investment. Our system is strategically segmented. Federal ports under the Ministry of Transport handle major international trade. State ports support local economies, particularly in Sabah and Sarawak. Finally, private ports like Kerteh and Tanjung Langsat serve specialized industries like oil and gas. This segmentation ensures that whether it's a global container or local cargo, the logistics are seamless. By blending federal control with commercial flexibility, Malaysia remains a titan in the global maritime landscape.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is KHADIJAH BINTI SUBANDIU, research number 29777. In my part, I will be presenting on key agencies and authorities in Malaysia port sector. Ports are very important to Malaysia because they connect our economy to global trade. Due to high maritime traffic, strong governments and coordination are needed to ensure port operation remains safe, efficient and secure. Let's look at the Ministry of Transport or MOT. MOT is the main body responsible for formulating transport and port-related policy. It provides strategic direction to ensure port development supports national economic goals, trade growth and sustainability. MOT also oversees laws such as the Port Authorities Act and supervise maritime agency to ensure policies are implemented effectively and consistently across Malaysian ports. Next is Jabatan Laut Malaysia or the Marine Department of Malaysia. This department regulates shipping, port, seafarers and navigation safety in Malaysian waters. It ensures vessels and seafarers comply with international safety standards, issues license and certificate, and provide navigational aids for safe port entry and exit. The department also investigates maritime accidents to prevent similar accidents in the future. Moving on to the port authorities. Port authorities act as regulatory and administrative body rather than cargo operator. They enforce port regulation, manage port planning, and ensure orderly operation. For example, Port Klang Authority, Penang Port Commission, and Johor Port Authority oversees compliance, safety, and performance to ensure port operate efficiently and securely. Next is the Royal Malaysia Customs Department or RMCD. RMCD is responsible for custom duties, excise and trade control at ports. It regulates import and export activity, prevents smuggling and protect government revenue. At the same time, RMCD support efficient port operations through a paperless system and risk-based inspection to speed up cargo clearance. Another key agency is Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency or MMEA. MMEA is the main maritime law enforcement body responsible for securing Malaysian waters and port approach. It prevents illegal activities such as smuggling and piracy, conduct patrols, and carries out search and rescue operations to protect life and property at the sea. Lastly, the Immigration Department and Royal Navy Police. They regulate the movement of people entering and leaving Malaysia through ports. Immigration officer check travel document, manage crew and passenger movement, and prevent illegal entry. Through cooperation with police and port authorities, they help maintain strong port security. That's all from me. Now I will pass to my friend.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Today we will be looking at the key laws and regulations governing Malaysian ports. Malaysian ports don't operate in a vacuum. They are governed by an organized institutional framework involving several ministries and regulatory bodies. Because our port environment are often congested and high traffic, strong coordination is essential. The purpose of this governance boils down to three core goals. First, to maintain optimal operating states for efficiency. Second, to ensure high levels of security for ships and cargo. And third, to safeguard infrastructure while facilitating the free flow of international trade. Now, let's look at the specific legislation. There are three primary laws from the backbone of our port operations. First, the Port Act 1963. This provides the foundational legal structure for establishing federal port authorities like PKA and PPC. It's the rule book for how ports are managed. Second, Merchant Shipping Ordinance MSO 1952. Enforced by the Marine Department, this regulates the ships themselves, ensuring vessels and seafarers meet safety and navigation standards to minimize accident risk. Third, Custom Act 1967. This given the Royal Malaysian Customs Departments the power to inspect, detain and seize cargo. It is vital for border security, preventing smuggling and protecting national revenue. We also have three additional acts that specialize in environment, security and investment. First, Environmental Quality Act 1974. This regulates pollutants like oil and chemicals. It requires environmental impact assessment for port development, supporting our green port initiatives. Second, MMEA Act 2004. This established our Coast Guard by consolidating enforcement under one authority. We have strengthened the security of our port approach and search and rescue capabilities. Third, Free Zone Act 1990s. This is a commercial game changer. This allows free commercial and industrial zones where goods can be stored and processed without paying custom duties. This increases Malaysia's appeal as a global logistic hub. Finally, moving on to the global context. Malaysia adheres to several critical international conventions. This includes SOLAS for safety at sea, MAPOL for pollution prevention, the SPS Code for security, and STCW for the seafarer training. Aligning with this ensures international trust in our shipping industry. To enforce this, we use a multi-agency structure. Each agency has a defined jurisdiction. First, port authorities handle administration, then the Marine Department focus on safety and navigation. Then, Custom manage trade compliance, the DOE handles environmental protection, and the MMEA secures our maritime borders. In conclusion, this comprehensive legal framework ensures that Malaysian port remains safe, sustainable, and competitive on the world stage. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will continue with interagency collaboration and communication. Malaysia's maritime governance involves multiple agencies, which are the Ministry of Transport, Marine Department, Customs, and Immigration. Their overlapping mandates often create inefficiencies. To overcome this, digital systems like the Malaysia Maritime Single Window and Port Community System streamline coordination, reduce waiting times, and improve transparency. Environmental enforcement is also strengthened through joint inspection, ensuring compliance with MAPOL and promoting sustainable practice. Next is case study about Port Klang Free Zone. Port Klang Free Zone was launched in 2002 as a logistic hub model after Jebel Ali. However, poor governance led to 4.6 billion ringgit in cost overruns and long-term financial burdens. An investigation by MACC highlight the importance of accountability and transparency in public-private partnership. This case show how governance failures can undermine strategic project. Other case study is about Johor Port Authority and Marine Department. At Johor Port, collaboration has been more successful. Joint efforts in pilotage, vessel traffic, and bunkering regulation ensure safe transport of petrochemical and bulk cargo. The vessel traffic management system enhanced navigational safety and reduced delay for over 80,000 vessel transits annually. In 2023, Johor Port handled 40 million tons of cargo and 60% of the cargo is petrochemical that underscore the need for strict safety protocols. Next, I will continue with oversight role of the Ministry of Transport. The Ministry of Transport regulates domestic shipping and ensure international compliance. In Budget 2025, 107 million ringgit was allocated for port upgrades and encouraging private investment. Through the National Transport Policy, Malaysia aims to reduce logistics costs from 13% of GDP to global benchmarks of 8 to 10%. Strategic collaboration and digitization are key priorities. Next is governance challenges. Despite progress, challenges remain. Federal and state agencies often overlap and create policy confusion. Cyber and data risk slow the process of decision making. The Port Klang Free Zone scandal is a reminder of the consequences of poor ethics and integrity. Reform is needed to unify digital infrastructure and stronger accountability that will improve coordination and performance. To conclude, ports are Malaysia's economic engines that handle 90% of trade volume. Legal frameworks like SOLAS and MAPOL ensure compliance, but challenges of jurisdictional overlap and inefficiency persist. Moving forward, Malaysia must strengthen resilience through real-time interagency platform, wider digital adoption, environmental enforcement, and capacity building. These steps will secure global competitiveness and sustainable growth.